say let us continue the transmission in the following way. Well, first of all, since you are all banding about cell phone humor, you may often turn your phones to vibrate. We turn ours to high vibration. Let us continue with interactions of questions and answers.
So those of you that had your names called earlier, would you like to come and take the hot seat?
Not too hot.
You're not going to turn the heat up on us?
Oh, I may.
Good afternoon, Bashar.
And a you good day.
So I'd like to ask a few questions about the cryptics
Yes.
that we heard about earlier today.
All right.
And the first one is, we heard Willa tell us there's 33 of them.
Yes.
Are they all female or is it a mix?
No. It is a mix.
Okay.
And a few of them are neither male or female.
And do they all look similar to how she described herself looking?
No. It will also depend on many things. Depend upon the mix of genetics. It will also depend upon exactly which form they may vibrationally gravitate to in terms of how they present themselves in physical reality. Because as she described, it is similar to the idea of not only shifting through parallel realities to create the experience of physical space-time, but they have the ability, or the effect would appear as if they can also shift parallel realities through themselves, changing their form, changing their shape, and thus then many of them may actually choose to have shapes that look nothing like you as their, shall we say in your terms, default position.
Okay, great. So could you describe at least one more of the 33 cryptics, one of their default shapes, since hers was so interesting?
The default shape of her mentor, Holly Cotton, is with long white hair, very straight, down the back. The skin, in that sense, you would say, again, maybe shifting gently over time from light to dark to medium to light to back to dark to medium, shifting over time in a variety of ways with subtle other colors mixed in the sheen of the skin. The eyes mostly are always for her what you would call very, very, very light crystal blue, though from time to time they can alter for a variety of reasons. She is relatively slender. She is, in that sense, as you would recognize it, more similar to our kind in the sense of being a hybrid being, although, when she wishes to, she can appear as a white crow, a white raven. Will that do?
Yeah, that's great.
All right.
So they're not able to just shift to anything they want, like she couldn't be a bear and a fish?
Well, again, they can,
Okay.
but it will depend upon the relevance. Now, understand that when they shift into those shapes, they are not actually the same thing as being a bear. It is simply the idea that they can manipulate that energy in such a way, that appearance in such a way, as to appear that way. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
This, in some sense, was learned and is not identical to, but similar to, one of the things that has been reported in many encounters on your planet where certain beings make you think that you are seeing something other than what they are, and what you call screen memories. So it is a similar talent, a similar skill, but not created in the same way. But it is in some way, shape, or form vibrationally connected to that ability. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
So taking Willa, where does she...
Taking her where?
Just like thinking about Willa,
Guys,
back to Willa, does she have a certain place on the planet that she
yes.
is usually based in?
Ireland.
In Ireland, okay.
Yes.
Are there any of the 33 that are from this area?
Yes.
What is that being like?
Rusty.
Awesome.
Often takes on the actual coloration of the red rocks, and you cannot see that the being is there. Therefore, the nickname is Rusty. Similar to the idea that many of them not only have their own names, but also have what you call in your language nicknames. Willa's nickname, because of her physiology, is two hearts. She actually has a double-chambered heart. So when she loves you, she really loves you.
Sounds great.
One moment.
Oh, sorry.
One moment. The individual in your general location, in that time frame, the one we have referred to as Rusty, is actually named Sage Primrose. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. You will find that many, as we have said, of the hybrids, when they appear on your planet, will take nature names for first and last names, quite often vegetation names. This is why we have said that even though Willa Hillikrissing is her name now, as these names have evolved in their language, if she had been born in an earlier time, it would have been Willow Hillichrism. But it has evolved into Willa Hillikrissing. Although holly cotton is holly cotton, sage primrose is sage primrose. No change has happened in those particular dialects. Does this help you?
Yeah.
All right.
And there's 33 on the planet in 700 years in Willa's now, right? That's what
Yes.
she told us. So,
In what she would call her sideline, your upline.
yeah. So I was wondering how they were created. Did they come out of the hybrid, blending of hybrid race with humans, or were they just...
They are a mix of several different kinds of things, the base of which, the foundation of which, are the hybrid children that will ultimately appear on your planet, but there are several other things that have been genetically added. We are not allowed to discuss what that is. Not yet. All right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I have one last question. So my friend Bridget has a wonderful little hybrid son named Neo.
For
And-
now.
Yeah, for now. And I feel a really strong connection to that guy. So I was wondering, have I given some genetic information to him at all?
Not so much literal physical, but vibrational energetic genetic information, patterns and templates, yes.
So how does that affect him?
It allows certain alterations to be made in the physical genetic material by taking cues from the energetic template patterns that you have provided in your energy field. Many people do this and provide energetic template patterns to the hybrid children program as well, rather than literal genetic material physically.
Okay. And what qualities came from me
That,
to him?
you said, was the last question.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, Bashar.
And you, good day.
Yay! I'm excited.
Oh, all right, thank you.
So I would like to explore Willa's pin chart a bit more.
All right.
In seeing it, to me, it kind of, well, I mean, I'd like you to explain more about it, but when I look at it,
There is no more to explain right now.
Okay.
And generally speaking, when there is more to give, she will give it.
Okay.
But what do you want clarification on at this moment?
It feels like I perceive a lot of different parallel incarnations
Yes.
from all different areas, extraterrestrial and stuff.
Then you can make your own pin chart, can't you?
Right. Is there anything more to it than that at this
Of
time?
course there is, but you can start with what you have been given.
Perfect.
Since what you have been given at the beginning of things is always a good place to start.
Beautiful. Thanks.
Thank you.
So I've been experiencing a lot of parallel reality
Yes.
shifting by going to these different areas on Earth. I mean, the call to adventure has led me to Maui, to England, then to Shasta, then to Los Angeles, and it's like boom, 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 shifting as
Yes.
my physicality, or who I am is also determined by my
Yes,
physical
all right.
location.
Well, thank you for following your shifts.
Thanks. So it's been really fun experiencing
Yes.
those.
One would assume so.
Right. When I'm in these different vortexes or chakra points,
Vortices.
or chakra points, it feels like I have greater access to the other ones. Like I feel when I'm in Shasta, I can feel Maui. And when
Yes,
I'm
in a
here,
sense, they are linked along certain energetic lines. You all know this already.
Right. So that's interesting.
Yes, it is. We have recently, and it has been presented to you in this way,
Yeah.
talked about the idea and presented to you the idea that the Sedona vortex is strongly connected to the upheaval dome in Utah, yes?
Where's that?
Utah.
No,
It is in southern Utah at the northern end of what you call Canyonlands.
Thank you. I'm from Utah, so
It is a unique impact crater on your planet. There is no other like it. Explore Upheaval Dome and you will see what we mean.
thank you for that.
Yes.
I have a question about England and it being a part of the New World Network that I'm co-creating.
Yes.
And would Glastonbury be the general location for that?
I don't
location?
know, would it?
It feels so.
Well, then I guess it is.
Perfect. Thanks.
It's up to you to decide that, is it not? Using your own vibrational compass?
It is, and that's what feels right.
Then why are you asking us?
I just was confirming that with you.
How does what I have to say confirm anything?
It's-
If you have decided that that is what is true for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you.
So when I was at the cetacean workshop, the gatekeeper that came to me
Yes.
was kind of a elven-looking guy with wings, and it came up at lunch break that
Yes.
it might have something to do with the 33, or
Not directly, except indirectly, in that one of the symptoms, as we have said, of accelerating your vibration and being more capable of peering into parallel realities and other dimensions is that you may also begin to see what is all around you all the time, that you have called nature beings, nature spirits, but now they become a little bit more visible to you. Yes?
Yes. And then I don't know if she'll be called later, so I'm going to ask for right before Willa came through on December 22nd. I channeled through Laura Geiger's hybrid daughter, who was named Willow, and we're wondering about the connection between Willow, the freelancer to come, and Willa.
Well, you can keep on wondering. Wondering about Willa.
Yes. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello, my friend.
And you good day.
I feel like this is an appointment that I made,
Yes, of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be happening.
and I have a couple questions.
Yes.
The first one is, do you have any messages for me?
Nope.
Okay. The second one,
Unless I'm lying. But we won't know that for a while until this conversation unfolds a little bit further.
okay. So the second question I have is my people that talk to me.
Yes.
I can't hear them
But you can feel them.
I can feel them.
Is that not enough?
Yes, that's fine. All of it's great. I love all of it. My question that I have to ask you is,
Yes.
they're constantly talking to me,
Yes.
and I can't always hear them.
You
And
said that already.
And it's not that I don't want to hear everything that, I do want to hear everything that they're saying.
No, you don't. Trust me. No, you don't.
Okay, okay,
And I don't mean that in a negative context.
okay.
The idea is you hear what you need to hear. What you don't need to hear, you will not hear.
I understand that.
Because extraneous information that's not relevant for the moment you are at in your life is simply not perceived or not provided.
Why are they talking to me then? Why do they continue?
Information is always being radiated and beamed and sent. You, as antennas, pick up on what you need. You can sense that the transmission is always ongoing, but you don't always have to be paying attention. And if you stop needing to know everything that's being said, then it will take its place and balance itself out, and you will simply know what you need to know when you need to know it. You will hear what you need to hear when you need to hear it, and the rest of it will go away.
I understand that.
All right.
I just thought that maybe something might be wrong with my hearing and maybe
What?
or my knowing that I didn't get.
I didn't hear that.
Okay. I totally understand exactly what you had just said to me because I'm not.
Yes.
I get it.
All right. Then there's nothing wrong, is there?
Good. Thank you.
Do you trust your life?
Yes, I do.
Well, then there's nothing wrong.
Yes.
Do you hear that?
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi,
And to you, good day.
thank you.
Speak up and be bold.
Sure.
Sure.
Well, I wanted to.
Yes.
I have this word that keeps on coming.
What word is that?
Kundalini.
Yes. What about it?
Well,
You understand what that is, yes?
I believe so.
Oh, all right. Do you know so?
I think so.
I think so. I believe so. All right.
I mean, I.
Well,
I
what
be-
about it? What about it?
I
The
believe
word
it's,
keeps coming. Do you do anything about it?
yes, actually.
All right. And so then, what do you need to discuss about this? Is it working for you as a tool? As a permission slip?
Yes.
All right. Then what needs to be discussed?
I guess it's power for human consciousness.
Power.
Yes.
Yes. And what does that mean to you?
Well, you know, when we listen to someone like you or other teachings,
Yes.
we really open ourselves and we're like, oh my God, yes, yes, I want that. You know, I want that.
All right. So the question is, why don't you do that all the time?
Exactly.
Thank you. Do you have a good answer for that?
Well, Kundalini has been one of the gateway.
All right. And so.
And I wanted to know, as you in
Yes.
your dimension,
Yes.
what is, how do you perceive Kundalini in the human form?
Very well, thank you. We perceive it as high vibratory energy linking and balancing all the energy points of our system
Wonderful.
and connecting us directly to the vibrational alignment with Source.
Wonderful.
How do you experience it in your dimension?
Here you go. Well, in my personal experience,
Yes.
I have been under control over my Kundalini.
Control?
Yes. We talk about mind control, and I do believe I allowed it to be this way in my life so I could sense and feel my power as a creator, as a
All
co-creator.
right. All right.
Okay.
And
And the way it was channeled, I would say, or presented was in a way blocked. The energy of the
what
Kundalini.
does that mean? The way it was presented
Yes.
was blocked. If it was
Yes.
blocked, how do you know it was presented?
Well, no, it's like there was part of information that were not talked about,
So,
like the sexuality part.
yes, well, but you can investigate and discover that on your own, can't you?
I guess
Oh,
I
you
just
have been, have you?
Oh my God. And I encourage it actually. Because it has
Yes.
so Bashar.
Yes.
You know,
Yes, I do.
what I'm trying to say is that, you know, there is those teachings and we understand them, but we're human. We want to feel, we want to live, you know, we want.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What you are all becoming is fully human. What you think of as being human is not.
Well, okay. Can you explain a little more?
Many of you say, I'm only human, but no, you're not yet. The things, the restrictions, the constrictions that you put on yourselves, the resistances you have to your own true vibration makes you less than fully human, expressionally. So, what you are learning by absorbing all these ideas and allowing yourself to feel the flow of these natural energies through you is your way for now of using that to allow yourself to become more fully human. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Are you willing to continue with exploring the idea of joy and excitement and pleasure in an integral way and in a balanced way that you know will always be expressed in a positive manner to the best of all concerned?
Yes, Bashar.
Then there is absolutely nothing you need to worry about.
Thank you.
Do you think that that is true for you?
Totally.
Do you believe that that is true for you?
I would say, can I add something? Maybe it will help.
By
others
all
too.
means, call upon your imaginational link to your higher mind and embellish what we have given you.
So, okay, being human. So we you know, there is more to that. Wonderful.
Yes.
But I am human now, and
In a variety of ways, yes.
right. And so I have to start from that point.
In a sense, yes, you have chosen to. Yes, and so.
And I believe there's a beauty in being human here on this earth, you know,
All right.
Gaia.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
Yes,
and
and,
I'm getting
not
there.
but, and,
And
yes.
how have been a little bit challenged by how one take care of oneself, you know, self-love and
Yes, well,
compassion
congratulations on the challenge.
and nurturing,
Yes.
right?
Remember, the challenges that arise in your lives are the themes you chose to
I
explore.
do, yeah. And it's wonderful.
It
I'm
is.
grateful.
It is. You are full of wonder, full of greatness, grateful.
So no but and how can one not hurt? That's been something that just
Not hurt yourself or not hurt others?
well, I would say others.
Is that the question? When you say, how can one not hurt? Are you speaking about others?
I am. I mean, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, are you doing something intentionally to hurt them?
No.
Then how can you hurt them? They can still choose to be hurt, you know. They can choose to hurt themselves relative to what it is you are choosing to do. And it's not like you can't make, in a sense, a mistake. And you can use other people's guidance and advice to say, well, you seem to be acting a little bit out of your integrity here. You might want to take a look at that. But it's up to you to decide whether that's actually true or not. If you're willing to explore the possibility that it might be, then in a sense, you're not out of integrity. And there is no worry about intentionally hurting anyone else. If you, in that sense, unintentionally do something that is out of integrity, you can say, all right, well, that wasn't my intention. I apologize. And now I have learned that by doing what it is I don't prefer to do, I now know more clearly what it is I do prefer to do. So thank you. And thus then, if you're not doing it intentionally, then in that sense, you are not responsible for what another person chooses to feel relative to you being true to yourself. Because you can only be responsible to people. You can't be responsible for other people. You can only be responsible for yourself.
I understand, believe me, but
Oh, believe
And-
you.
and as a human, it is challenging to see
Yes.
others suffer.
But do you not understand that sometimes the idea is that they have chosen this for their own challenge? I'm not justifying that they have to, but many times people will experience what you call suffering because they are resisting their natural selves, and sometimes they actually choose that for a very, very positive reason. It is not up to you to decide necessarily the purpose behind what they have chosen. However, the way to help them best, if they have experienced the suffering out of resistance to the natural self as opposed to a true conscious choice or even an unconscious choice that actually serves a positive purpose, is to simply be the best possible example you can be of choosing a life of joy and excitement, and then you give them at least the opportunity by seeing through you the example of what they could also choose for themselves. But if they choose not to go that way, you must allow them their choice. Because if you don't allow them the freedom to choose, even suffering, why should you be allowed to choose what you prefer?
Yes.
Do you understand how this
I
works?
do. Well, thank you so much.
Our unconditional love to you.
Hello, Tadeo.
And to you, good day, Nania.
We have a question from our Ustream viewers,
Oh, all right.
and that question is, what happens to the frames in the film strip that are not perceived?
They are perceived by other aspects of consciousness, even if they are not perceived by your perspective. All things exist and they never go away. Thus then, someone, somewhere, is perceiving them. Remember, as we have said, you cannot imagine non-existence. So anything you can imagine is somewhere, in some context, a real reality of some type. Thus, all the frames are being experienced by all that is and all the perspectives of all that is, even though some of the individual perspectives may only experience a few frames. Does that make sense?
Yes, and kind of generates the question of, since we have a wide range of film frames
Yes.
to view,
Yes.
and it's our conscious choice that determines,
Or your unconscious one.
or your unconscious ones, that determine what you project your consciousness through.
Yes.
What is the sort of the guiding determiner of what frames you decide to perceive?
Your true highest vibration. That's why we say act on your highest excitement, because that is in alignment with your true signature frequency and determines the frames you could be experiencing that are in alignment with that. If, however, you're experiencing frames that are out of alignment with that, then obviously what is determining that are belief systems that are out of alignment with your true frequency.
And sometimes it's probably just an exploration to determine whether or not the frames that you're projecting your consciousness through are truly aligned
Yes.
or not.
Yes.
And so
In
you
that
always-
sense, you could say the paradox is that sometimes frames that seem out of alignment are actually in alignment if they are in alignment with the thing and the theme that you chose to explore about being out of alignment.
So it's almost like it's a lucid dream.
It is a lucid dream. Well, more lucid for some than others. Does that help?
Yes, that's really interesting, actually.
Was there another question that you had?
There is. There's a question from Michael and Amira, the
Yes.
individuals that have been gracious enough to bring Angel Valley to us and bring Bashar here.
Yes.
And they had a very unusual thing happen where...
An exciting thing.
And yes, very exciting.
Gone with the wind.
I don't know if they mentioned it to the group before we got here, but we were originally going to have this gathering in the big tent that they
Yes.
had below.
Yes.
And then on Monday, a huge windstorm came through and just seemed to target the tent and
Yes.
found a weak spot on it, knocked it down, and now we're here.
Yes.
So they were questioning, or
Any weak spots will destroy the entire structure. See the analogies?
All too clear.
So, integrity on all levels, impeccability on all levels is necessary to move forward. But I will also share with you perhaps a little bit more humorous, but no less educational reason. Things were getting just a little too intense. Thank you.
What?